Hey YouTube, Shobi here with a review of the Funko Pop Television Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series with the White Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Pink Ranger. These are the first three released. No idea if they're going to release any more. This is just a joint deal between the 20th anniversary and Funko to make some pop culture related things, and everyone knows MMPR equals pop culture, so we need Mighty Morphin Rangers. But anyway, so this is the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th releases in the Pop Television series. I can't remember off the top of my head what other ones there were, but lots of different series spanning different pop culture television shows. In this line, games and comics and other things are within the other pop franchises. But there's tons of pop figures out there, so if you're like a pop culture kind of nerd, then this is definitely kind of a series to check out and pick up some ones that you really like. Box-wise, they're all pretty much the same, just with the Ranger right here in the corner, peeking out up here, peeking out down there, their name right here and their number. Shows the three that are available. Collect the entire line of television series figures, which no one would do. The 20th anniversary Mighty Morphin logo up here. There's different logos, and then just the side here, and then back here they're peeking again. These were $12.50 at Hot Topic. Your prices may vary depending on where else you go, but still very neat nonetheless. Cute little things. We'll start with White, just because he's the first one in the numbered order. A few minor nitpicks. The coin that's on his chest, the Kiba Ranger logo, it's very hard to see. There is printed detail on there, so the coin is there, but it is extremely hard to see, which I think is a little bit of a bummer, because I really like that design of the coin. But everything else is actually sculpted fairly well for like a chibi-sized figure like this. You get all of the bands on him and everything. The chest armor is actually done fairly well. The head sculpt, it's alright. They're kind of squished a bit. The G-Ranger ones look like they're a little bit more squished than his. I don't think they are. I think it's just the way that the helmets are designed that kind of gives it a little optical illusion. But you got some details down here about all the copyright stuff, and then on the back, still painted fairly decent outside of the helmet because it's supposed to be like that. But still very neat. There is a lot of paint splotches on these. They aren't incredibly crafted well. His eye is horrid. I didn't even really realize this because I was in such a hurry. I only stopped in Hot Topic randomly and found these. And I was in a hurry to get back out because people were waiting for me. So I didn't really even look at it before I bought it. So kind of keep an eye on it. These are window displays, so they're just hanging out in there. So kind of scout out a figure before you buy it. He's got a little nick right there in his helmet. His eye looks horrid. But, for mass-produced little vinyl figures, those kind of things do happen. So I'm not really mad about it. I just kind of wish I would have paid more attention. Here's the Red Ranger. They do have their little Dino Coin, Power Coin logos on their chest because Bandai did that and thought it was neat. So though you're stuck like that, there probably is a way to get them off through chemicals, but I really wouldn't do that. These are just PVC vinyl figures. So I wouldn't bother ruining it just for the sake of getting the power coin off. If anything, just put white paint over it. But still, the Power Morphers down there, you got the Blade Blaster holster right there. Speaking of which, Tommy does not have a Saba holder anywhere on him. But you got the Blade Blaster down here. It is shaped like a gun, so it's kind of inaccurate, but oh well. One thing to know is that these have no articulation outside of a head swivel, so keep that in mind. Their arms do not move. But again, the detailing is actually fairly well for this size of a little figure. Speaking of size, they're about 3 inches or so, roughly, give or take. I'll put an accurate measurement in the description box. But still really neat. Big head, typical G-Ranger-ness. I kind of like how if you really ignore this part, it looks like a very happy dinosaur. But it's just something I noticed because I'm weird. And pink, different mold because of the skirt, so that's kind of nice. The Blade Blaster was moved over, and hers is vaguely less gun-shaped, so yay. And she does have boobs. So, they did do an entirely new body sculpt for the Pink Ranger. New head sculpt, obviously. Pterodactyl. It can also be a very happy dinosaur. Kind of like a Kirby dinosaur or something. But, yeah, still really neat. And I like the fact that all the detail is here. There really isn't anything superbly missing from these. Like I said, they are $12.50 a piece. That is quite a bit for what you're actually getting. I picked these up while Hot Topic was having a buy one get one 50% off the entire store sale. So I got 2 of these for half off because I bought something else. So it was kind of worth it in my eyes then. If you can get them for maybe $10 or less, I would shoot for about maybe $8 or so. Then these are actually very nice. But for the $12.50 price, I would be kind of hesitant unless you're a huge MMPR fan. I hope we get the rest of them. Green would be nice. Blue, black, yellow would be nice to have a complete set of the Mighty Morphin Rangers. I really hope that they do branch out into other shows. I don't think they will because Pop is all about pop culture. And so, pop culture is only Mighty Morphin because Power Rangers died after Mighty Morphin. Don't you know that? I hate Mighty Morphin a lot, really. I do. But still very cool. I love their designs. I just finished Die Ranger, so getting a little Kiba Ranger dude is kind of neat. And I finished G Ranger not too long ago, too, so extra bonus points for me, yay. But really neat. I do like the way that they end up looking, and I do recommend them to MMPR fans or fans of the Sentai series that want some little vinyl-y things that are cute and squishy. Well, not squishy, but they look squished. Words. But, yeah, pretty neat, I think. Just not really worth the $12.50 price tag for these. So if you can find them cheaper, I would gun for a cheaper price. But cool nonetheless, and I hope we do get more. Be sure to check out TrueConShinobi.com for latest updates on my reviews, hauls, and the toy release schedule. And of course, check out Riders, Rangers, and Rebels, the podcast bringing the latest token news in the craziest way possible. So take care and have a great one. Bye.